There we go.
That was louder. That was louder than I thought it was.
No, the ones that we first blew up.
At fucking
Jesus Christ. Alright,
So how was it, Walk?
man, that shit was loud as fuck, man. Fuck that.
Marhaba to all my Arabic viewers. Here's my new AR that I just finished building. Got a PRS stock, Tango down grip, Punisher lower, Punisher trigger guard, Giselle 2-stage trigger, which in my opinion are always worth the money. I have not tried a Timley or whatever or any other trigger, but I'm very happy with the outcome for the price. $200 for just an awesome butter trigger. Unfortunately, I have a Vortex crossfire 4x12 on top. I have not shot it yet, but the scope seems fine. I got it on Gearhog, which I recommend. If you do not check out Gearhog, they always have deals going on of just really good stuff. That, you know, got flipped caps, and I had to get a high mount. Those are Weaver, 1-inch high. Got a Troy rail, grip pod, Hbar barrel. The gas tube is a spiked melanite covered tube, but it kind of like came off a little. It didn't like completely come off the tube when I was touching it, and that's all I was doing was touching it, but I got black on my hand from just touching it. And then I got a Troy medieval muzzle brake on it. So this is going to be my long range AR for fun shooting, you know, out to 800-900 meters. I would obviously try to shoot further if I can find a place to. But overall, you know, just fun to put together your own guns. Works out great. Scope's not bad. It's not illuminated reticle, which I would have preferred, but it is what it is. I can't, you know, you can't have it all. So later on, I plan on getting an AccuPoint from Trijicon. I really like the mill dot setup they have. I got a Spikes bolt, which I'm not too impressed with. Maybe it's because it's brand new and it's not worn in yet, or I'm just kind of not impressed with the regular bolt. You know, I got the nickel or the Fail Zero. I think they use nickel on the Fail Zero one. Got a regular buffer tube. The only thing I'd probably change out on this is the buffer. I got a basic mil-spec buffer, but I haven't seen anything catch my eye. If you've seen anything like kind of like a Spikes heavy buffer for the M4 style, I'd probably want one of those. But a couple of my special features: Punisher takedown pins, Punisher dust cover, Punisher that, and I'm actually on this side right here. I'm going to get some stencil, and I'm going to put something here. I'm not sure what yet. I think I have a couple ideas in my head. I'm not going to say them out loud till I get it done. I'm just going to take a can of white spray paint and do it on, because I don't see this place getting rubbed that much. So, and that's what I plan on doing. Alright, this is the second part of my video. Sorry for the lighting. I had to, at night, if I make a video, I gotta have this desk lamp on or you can't see anything. It's kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. So I moved in to my new house a couple weeks now. Just getting settled, back in school, just kind of busy. It just seems like, you know, it doesn't stop, but hopefully get into the groove of school and I'll have a little more time. I am working on a outline. I'm going to do my marine life videos right. You know, I'm not just going to throw them out there. I want to get a good detailed story. Recent event, which kind of would reflect some of the things that happen in my marine life videos coming up, is freaking Lambdog and H1NC and a bunch of other people made some videos about the Marines peeing on the dead Taliban corpses. I see nothing wrong with that. If I would have been there, I would have joined in. You know, what if they got shot by a Cobra or something, or, you know, they got hit by an HE round and maybe they were on fire? You don't know that. You're not there. You don't know maybe one of their buddies just got blown up. They got into a firefight. They killed those guys. Peeing on, I see nothing wrong with that. You know, if they can cut people's heads off on video, like here, cut someone's head off, put it on the internet, Americans, soldiers, you know, reporters, Marines, whatever, whoever they get their hands on, peeing on them ain't shit. I mean, I wish they would have got video of them shooting, and that would have been even better. And then peeing on them. I mean, it is what it is. These people cry about, you know, oh man, you know, you can't do that at war. I thought Marines are held to a higher standard. No. We present ourselves as being that higher standard when in the rear. But when we're out there and no one's around, you know, there are no rules. The only rules that count is when you get caught. So doing wild things like that, that's what you want. You want those animal, like, crazy, blood kill, eat babies kind of mentality out there, or you just get a bunch of soft little vaginas. You want, you know, these people, they want the military to be a bunch of vaginas. We're not the Geneva Convention, we're not the UN, and we never, God forbid, our military would turn into that, because that'd be ridiculous. I'd be ashamed to be a Marine if that happened. That would piss me off. These guys are sent there to kill. That's what they do. They had a little fun afterwards. You know, adrenaline's up, you know, not thinking. Unfortunately, someone recorded it, and I doubt one of them posted it. So, you know, you get on those, I can't remember what they call them, the little computer centers when we had in the middle of nowhere. If you plug something in to send pictures and you don't erase the temp files, maybe you plugged it in just to watch the video, or someone, you know, they were sharing it. Everybody in the platoon probably had a copy of it, and someone just happened to let the wrong person get a copy of it, and they posted it. I mean, it happened. So hopefully they won't get in too much trouble. They are going to get in trouble. We all know that. You know, they are going to get punished, because just like when that Marine threw that puppy off the cliff or something. I remember that happened. I was so pissed. Or hazing, we all get talked to. Every time we got new boots, don't haze them. Don't throw fucking puppies off cliffs. You know, anytime any media type issue with Marines happen, we all get talked to, and it's so agonizing, because when, you know, these people, they do it on film, and someone posts it. And yeah, you know, it was retarded to even film it. I wouldn't have filmed it if I was there. You know, that's pretty dumb, but it happened, and so what? These people are terrorists. They are more than happy to kill you, me, your wife, your son, your sisters, your brothers, your aunts, your uncles, whatever. So, kill them first, and that's a good thing. They had 4 bodies there, so I'm pretty proud of that. And then they had 4 Marines there, pretty proud of that. 4 Marines just happened to be peeing on each of the guys they probably shot. So, you know, we're bloodthirsty animals, and that's the way you want it. You want us to be bloodthirsty, because if not, the job ain't gonna get done. Because I know most of the people out there who, I don't want to say prep, but talk tactical, and there's quite a few people that talk tactical who've never been in a real combat situation. There's just so many people that talk about, you know, this is how you should shoot this and that. You know, just Firearms Rescue, who puts out, you know, these retards on YouTube who, you know, you're taking advice from people that more than likely have never stepped foot out of the country, and the ones that did are pogues. And there's nothing wrong with being a pogue. There's a lot of pogues that I serve with that I like, that were in combat with me, right next to me. But then, you know, you got fobbits, and it just kind of gets into that range. Yeah, you were in the military, National Guard or whatever, or even, you know, the Air Force. You like tactical stuff, but that doesn't mean you're going to be good at, you know, oh man, I got all, you know, you're all tactical, you always have all this cool gear, you know, you shoot a lot, you're good at shooting. That doesn't mean anything in combat. That doesn't help them become a better operator, if they were to operate, it just means they're good at shooting and having fun, and they enjoy what they do. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to, downgrade, pogues and stuff, but it's a different mentality. There is hatred there, and there should be hatred there, because the infantry is the best, and everyone else comes second. I don't care what you did, but everyone's in the same fight. I understand that, but if we're not bragging or bringing ourselves up, trying to, let me think, if we're not, sticking our chest out, saying we're, the best, and, even we had the best down to squads, people against each other's squad in the company, a whole company against battalion against all the other battalions, regiment against all the other regiments, saying that we are the best. Our unit, and then it just goes on from there, and then the Marine Corps is the best. But then if someone from another military goes, no, the U.S. military is crap, well, of course we're going to defend the U.S. military in general, but, the fact of the matter is, there's no question about it. Marines are the best trained, and there's always retards that get through that shouldn't be in the infantry. It happens. Obviously, the Army has a higher rate of that because they're bigger. We're smaller, so a smaller number. But retards get in everywhere. People, it's not, you can't beat being a Marine. You can't beat a Marine. If you want to be, you could have joined the Marine Corps, but you joined the Air Force. You knew what the different challenges were. And I can tell you flat out, the Air Force is 100 times easier than any of the other branches, followed by the Navy, and then the Army, and then, of course, those are just some of my thoughts. I'm just kind of rambling right now, so hopefully I get my marine life videos out. I'm working on them. Just really busy with school. Chemistry's kind of a pain in the ass for me right now. But, it's the first week, so it's kind of like a, someone just takes a gun full of information and goes, and then all the information just goes everywhere. And you're trying to just gather up as much as you can. So, hopefully I get it all and get back on track, get into the groove, and see you next time. Stay salty.
Boom! Headshot!